Hey guys, this is Dominique from Healthy at Home. I just did a 25-minute kickboxing head cardio workout, which is the video before. I want to show you a quick stand-up ab workout that I have not done before. It is 10 minutes long, and you will see me doing it for the first time. So watch, see how I go. Let's get these abs tight. Let's get these glutes tight. Let's get this health up. Let's get this weight down. Here we go.
This is Fitness Blender's Crunchless Ab Workout. In this workout routine, we're going to be doing one round of 9 different exercises, and we're doing each exercise for 50 seconds. Now, you don't necessarily need to do a warm-up for this routine, but it's always a good idea to do at least a 5-minute warm-up before you do any kind of physical activity. Let's go ahead and get started with our first exercise. We're going to start off with a double chop knee pulls. Go ahead and get ready. And begin. You're going to start with those hands directly above your head, then draw one knee up across the side of your body while pulling those hands down to the outside of that leg. You're going to do that motion twice, pulling that knee up and bringing those hands down, and then you're going to switch over and do the same thing on the opposite side. Just keep alternating back and forth, moving relatively quickly, making sure you're trying to get as much range of motion out of that knee as you can, really trying to get it nice and high. Now every time you bring that knee up and those hands down, you actually want to do a little bit of a crunch motion, pulling your shoulders forward and kind of rocking those hips in. You should feel this quite a bit in those abdominal muscles and that hip flexor, the front of that hip joint, as well as into those obliques a little bit from that rotation motion through your shoulders every time you come down to the outside of that leg. Almost done, just about 5 seconds left. And go ahead and let it relax. All right, we're going to move on to the next one, the torso twist jabs. Go ahead and get ready. And begin. Go ahead and drop down in a quarter squat, rotating those shoulders back and forth. You want to get a really nice rotation on that torso, pulling those shoulders across as much as you can. It's less about getting your arm across in front of your body than it is rotating that shoulder so your arm actually comes across at a diagonal. So really focus on that rotation through those shoulders and keeping down in that nice quarter squat. You can go lower if you want to make it a little bit harder. The main thing you want to focus on is making sure you keep down in that quarter squat. As you start getting more and more tired, your legs will start trying to extend on you and get you back to a full standing position so it's easier. Make sure you stay nice and low. It's at least a quarter squat or lower. And just about 5 seconds left. And let it relax. All right, move on to the next one, the standing toe touches. Go ahead and get ready. And begin. Bring those arms straight up above your head. You're going to bring one leg up straight in front of your body, reaching with the opposite hand down to the top of that toe, stretching forward out to that toe as far as you possibly can, rounding those shoulders forward just a little bit. You want to get a nice tight crunch in those abdominal muscles. You're going to feel it also in your hip flexor, the front of that hip, as well as the top of that thigh. So make sure you're getting as much range of motion as you can. Now you might not be able to actually touch your toe like Kelly's doing here, but you do want to focus on trying to get as much range of motion out of this as you can. You want to keep that leg as straight as possible, while at the same time crunching down towards that toe as far as you possibly can. Got just about 5 seconds left. And there you go. Go ahead and let it relax. Let's move to the next one, the 4 twist knee ups. Go ahead and get ready. And begin. This is a really nice one for those obliques. You're going to do 4 rotations left to right. And then on that 5th rotation, you're going to draw one of your knees up really nice and high to the outside of that opposite elbow. So just watch that rotation. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, knee up. 1, 2, 3, 4, knee up. Just keep that rotation going nice and slow under control, making sure that you're really trying to focus on getting a lot of range of motion through that knee, trying to get that knee up as high as you possibly can. And every time you drop back down, it goes back down into a quarter squat or lower. we're almost done, about 5 seconds left. And let it relax. So let's move on to the next one, the crossover toe touches. Go ahead and get ready. And begin. Bring those arms straight up out from your sides. You tip forward and rotate those shoulders at the same time. Bring that hand down to the outside of that opposite foot. Then you're going to come back up, nice straight position. Then you're going to repeat that motion just over to the opposite side. Just keep rotating back and forth, getting a nice rotation on those obliques. Using those obliques to crunch yourself to the side as far as you possibly can. Getting as much rotation to those shoulders as you can. And we're almost done, just about 5 seconds left. And let it relax. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. The side squat plus a knee plus a side squat. Go ahead and get ready. And begin. Those hands come up behind your head. You're going to squat out with that right leg first. Once you're down to that squat, you're going to come up and drive that right knee up to the outside of that left elbow. And right back down to that squat with that right leg out. Then you come up and you're going to switch legs, bring that left leg out to the side, drive that left knee up, right back out with that left leg out to the side in that squat, and then come back up again, switching back over to the right. Just keep alternating back and forth, focus on getting a really nice high drive with that knee every single time you come up in that middle, making sure you're rotating those shoulders, getting a little bit of a oblique twist as well every time that knee comes up. Just really focus on getting a lot of range of motion, getting down really nice and low, a really nice wide squat, as well as driving that knee up really nice and high and rotating those shoulders as much as you can. And just about 5 seconds left. And let it relax. All right, let's go and move on to the next one, the slow-mo rotations. Go ahead and get ready. And begin. Those arms come straight out from those shoulders. Nice and slow, rotate those shoulders to the left and right as far as you possibly can. Try to keep those hips as stationary as you can. It's okay if they rotate a little bit. You want to try to keep them as still as possible. All that rotation you want just coming around from that torso, or at least as much of that rotation as possible coming from that torso. So you want to feel it in those obliques quite a bit from trying to roll those shoulders to left to right. Now just be careful not to speed this motion up too much. You want a really controlled, slow motion back and forth. Make sure that you're not really trying to swing your shoulders or swing your arms. The main thing you want to focus on is just rotating those shoulders as far as you possibly can, while at the same time keeping those hips as stationary as possible. And just about 5 seconds left. And let it relax. All right, let's move to the next one, the tap jacks. Go ahead and get ready. And begin. Nice and slow, crossing your legs from side to side. Those hands come up and down every single time. Every time that leg kicks out back behind you want those arms down. Make sure you bring those arms back up as you're transitioning through the middle. And as that leg comes out on the opposite side, those arms come back down again. Just make sure you're keeping this motion nice and quick, but make sure you're keeping it under control. You don't want to swing those arms and legs too much. And really focus on getting that hip kick. Pressing that leg back behind you because that's where you can get that stretch and that contraction through those obliques. Just about 5 seconds left. And go ahead and let it relax. We're going to move on to the next one, the side bends. Go ahead and get ready. And begin. Those arms come straight out to those sides, tipping left to right as far as you possibly can. You want to try to get down as low on that leg as you possibly can, really stretching out into those obliques, as well as contracting as you start coming back up. This is a really good one for that adducting oblique motion as opposed to that rotational oblique motion from twisting. It's really, really good to contract and tone those outer obliques along that base of that rib cage to crest that hip. And we're almost done, just about 5 seconds left. And let it relax. All right, good job. You just finished this crunchless ab workout.
Super and easy. Stand-up ab workout was only 10 minutes. You can do this. I'm telling you, just the month of January alone, I lost 20 pounds by doing this, by changing my lifestyle, by eating right, tossing and swapping the bad food for the good food. I can still eat potato chips, just not regular potato chips. I eat sweet potato chips. I still eat rice, just not white rice, brown rice, stuff like that. And I work out. See, this is my living room. Right in my living room on YouTube while my kids go to bed. So sometimes you may hear my kids crying in the background or fussing because they have to go to bed. But this is my time. They up in their room. This is my time to really get it. I'm sorry, I'm out of breath. But I hope you guys take heed and do this workout with me. I will add the YouTube name of the workout I did in the description box so that you can do it as well. I'm Dominique. This is Healthy at Home. Have a blessed day.